Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Forever Stranded Lost Souls. In the last episode, we were working around the base trying to get access to a couple of things. One, we made a bit of a addition to our sifting setup so we can now, well, sift 9 things at once, which is really nice, more convenient for me. I've gotten a good bit of metals from it, so we're going to cook these up. I'm hoping to get a little bit more experience before we do what I want to do today. So we're going to cook up all of this stuff. Eventually we'll probably automate it slightly, but for now, it doesn't really matter much. I mostly just want the experience. We've also been working with farming, which I had a harvest of the crops. It looks like the rice is done again, which is nice. I don't know if this is going to actually grow. I realized that the industrial hemp will probably not grow because it'll be too tall when it's done, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Had a couple of friends come by and killed them for a little bit of Inferium. I think I got like one more piece. We need to get some more Inferium before we can really do too much more than I want to do. And we need to find leather. Leather is the big thing kind of stopping us from progressing the way I want to. We'll get to that soon enough, though. What else do we need to talk about before we get going with today's episode? We built an area down below, which I'll go down to in a second. I did a little bit of work down there, getting the wall put up and all that kind of stuff. I also put some torches down here. I still need to finish like the top part, but I'll probably end up breaking down a lot of these, a lot of this stuff, to be honest, just because I don't want it. And the cactus is growing just fine, which is nice. Things are going pretty good. So yeah, where are we at currently? Well, we need to do some questing today. Let's get the iron next. We need to do some questing today, and the biggest thing is I want to get Inferium so that we can get experience, so that we can start working towards getting some really good stuff. We're going to need, before we can get to the overworld, we're going to need a Nether star, and the problem with that is we're going to need to do a lot of combat and like probably want to do some enchanting to get wither skulls and all that kind of stuff, unless we want to make some really good like tinker tools or something. But regardless, we're going to want some really good stuff for the wither, and that means we're going to need a lot of experience. And so the best way to get experience is, well, if we can get the experience seeds, that's probably going to be the easiest way. Otherwise, we need to like just go mine random things and all that kind of fun stuff, which is fine, but not until we can get the bone pickaxe that I currently have on me. I don't have any other pickaxes currently because, well, they all broke. So yeah, we're gonna definitely want some other stuff, but one of these days I am going to sort my inventory, I promise. Let's take all the metals and stuff out for a moment. But before we do anything today, what I want to do is go adventuring. I want to head out into the world and try to get some of the stuff that I want. There's a giant slime over there. I'd like to try to get some of the Inferium that we need. Maybe try to find some prosperity seeds. There is something tracking me underneath, above. That's not good. So yeah, we've got plenty of things to do. But it's just a matter of getting things done and all that kind of fun stuff. What is up there? That actually scared me. Alright, so it was just one of those little Fireflies or whatever they're called. Anyways, let's get some more. Hey, we got an Inferium essence. So those guys do drop Inferium essence, which is nice. We need 4 more of those. We do need some prosperity shards. But we're going to do a quest before we head out while we're waiting for smelting. Hopefully we can get enough levels to get the last upgrade for mining, which is going to require 9 levels. I don't think we're going to get that far, but what we're going to do is, better with mods, we have some dyes to get. So there's various colors of dyes that we can get from things found basically around in the Nether or otherwise. So the one that they want us to do, I'm just going to say this real quick. They want us to get red dye from bloodwood saplings. However, there's another recipe to get red dye, and it comes from netherwort. So that's the one we're going to use because we have a lot more netherwort than we have blood saplings. So there is the red dye. To get yellow dye, we throw in glowstone, and to get green dye, leaves. So we'll just kind of hang out here and get this stuff going. Let's get some more sticks. And yeah, I can't wait to have this being automated. I don't know what works in the Nether for the Better with Mod stuff, but this stuff is awful to do by hand. Just because it's really hard on your hunger. We're gonna go through so much hunger with this, but it's fine. We'll live. So yeah, we just need to get six of each of the dyes. We'll get there. Won't be that bad. And we'll complete this quest. Hopefully get some good stuff. I think we get just a loot chest, but that's fine by me. Those are really nice to get. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what this is going to give us power-wise in Better with Mods, but we'll figure out what we can do. So I don't have to do this constantly. For all I know, an automatic, like a fake player could do that, and I wouldn't have any issues. That would be really nice if it's true, but I don't know for sure. It's just kind of something to keep in mind. So we have a lot of silver. I kind of like the textures of these. What is this texture? Ex-Nihilo. Okay. Alright, so we have the 6 yellow dyes. It looks like we need to have all of them before it does anything, and we're just going to get the loot chest. That's okay, though. This quest is not that bad to worry about. It's just kind of a little bit annoying, but we've got to wait for our medals anyway, so who cares? Hopefully we can get another level and a half from this, but yeah, like I said, the plan for today is we are going to head out, go adventuring in the Nether a little bit. It's going to be really dangerous, not going to lie. We'll probably end up dying. There is a strategy to deal with the blazing juggernauts if we encounter some. But yeah, we just need to kind of get out there and do what we can. Hopefully find the things we're looking for. Now we're looking for both prosperity ore and Inferium ore. It does exist as far as I'm aware in the Nether, in this Nether I should say. It's just going to be a matter of finding it. So a little bit of adventure. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I don't really know what else to do right now. We need to get leather as well, and that's something that's also going to be kind of annoying. Just because the sources on leather are relatively limited. But if we can find some imps, that would be a good source. Alright, so there we go. There is the dyes. Claim the reward. And that didn't unlock anything else. That's okay, though. Now, what about this other? So the mob drops. We need 64 bone meal. And we need 16 blaze powder, which I have a funny feeling we probably have at least some of those. Do we have bone meal or blaze powder? I know we have the blaze powder. There's one. Let's see. Let's put... Yeah, I really need to reorganize everything. I'll get there. One of these days I will do that and make nice organized chest, but I'm feeling lazy. I'll be honest, I'm just feeling lazy currently. So, yeah, we're gonna need some bone meal. Best way to get that is probably just gonna be to get some bones. We have like one bone. We can get bones from like the Nether fortress over yonder. Shouldn't be too bad. So let's get a loot crate, chest, whatever, and fertile potions causes plants to grow. Okay, that sounds cool. Not sure how useful it is to us right now, but it sounds cool. Can't complain. Do we want a fire resistance potion? Not really. I think we'll be okay. I'm not too worried about dying out there. There is always the chance, but it shouldn't be too bad regardless. Let's take half a stack of sticks. And yeah, we're not going to quite have enough levels, so we'll probably need to do something about that. But I don't know what. I mean, we can go mine stuff, but I don't have a pick. I don't really want to make another pick, but we could. Oh, man. Decisions. I guess let's go ahead and make a stone pick. We'll go mine some coal. That should give us the remainder of the levels we need. And then we can start using our bone pickaxe. Now, the big reason I want to use the bone pickaxe is because it is renewable. Which, by the way, can we get bone meal some way else? Can we get that from sifting? We can. Sifting dust. String gives you a very good chance of getting bone meal. Awesome. So that is good to know. So level 8, not bad, not bad. Let's go ahead and go grab some more experience. I know that there is some coal right around here, and it's right down here. And I'm not going to vein mine it because that seems like a bad idea. Just with the lava there. You know what? No, we're gonna do that, I guess. Alright, let's see. I think we can use the hammer, and it's a little bit better. Alright, let's just get rid of all of this coal. And that gave us our levels. Perfect. So let's get back up here. I'm gonna need to clean up the area around here a little bit one of these days. We'll make it look kind of. I don't really care about the cobblestone wall. I'll be honest. That is not too much of a concern. Practicality is a little bit more important right now. Anyways, let's get the last level of mining that we need, and now we should be able to use our bone pickaxe. And it doesn't complain. Perfect. So let's get rid of this stuff. And we're going to clear our inventory just a little bit, just so we don't have anything too necessary on us. Like, we're going to get rid of the bucket. We're going to get rid of the satchel. And I think that's it. We might want the extra pick and the swordfish. Do we want a sword? I mean, I do have a stone sword as well. We'll take that. Just so we have extra stuff. And now the big question is, where do we go? So, there is a fortress over here. I almost feel like this way is kind of like the intended way to go. Now, do we have this area marked? Yes. That is a pigman over there. Because one of the traps that was set for this area was right here. So I guess let's just go this general direction. And we'll pick up some of like the iron. Can we get lapis? Sure can. Cool. Don't know how useful the lapis would be, but we can pick it up. Might as well. And yeah, having a halfway decent pickaxe is really nice. I'm gonna get rid of that block. Okay, so I'm very paranoid about falling into lava. Now we do have graves, so that shouldn't be too much of concern. There's also some stingberries. Cool. Don't know how useful those are gonna be. But this is not a good way to go. Definitely not gonna give us anything that we want. Because we're kind of on an island. But we might as well explore around a little bit, see if we can find anything good. I don't think we want to go near that. I think that is a beehive? I don't know what that is. Do we risk it? Oh no, it's salt ore. Okay. I do know there are beehives, I think. So we do need to be somewhat careful. There's a bunch of iron around. And we'll always try to vein mine it just to get as much as we can from it. This pick is going to last us a lot longer than any of the other ones we can make currently, so it's kind of nice. We're going to get a good bit of experience from this as well. I don't want to mine the coal yet. We'll hold off on the coal. Main reason for that is just that we don't want to waste our durability. Okay, so the other thing we should keep an eye out for is mushrooms. Specifically the red and the brown mushrooms. We're going to need some of those eventually. And oh boy, where do we want to go? I guess let's just kind of work our way up here. Some more iron. And there's some diamond. I don't know that we can mine that though. No, we need a diamond level pickaxe. But uh-oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, it hurts. We can't get the gold ore either. Okay, so we really haven't gone very far. We can't get the amethyst. The quartz would be nice to be able to pick, but we need 17 mining. So 9 levels. Every 9 levels we can get that. We might want to also get some farming, I think. I don't know what all we're going to want. Some attack. Like, there's a lot of different skills that we're going to want eventually, but just kind of figuring out which ones to get when is a little bit of a pain. Because I don't know what I, like, directly need. But I really can't store levels unless there is a... there's an experience thing. I think Tome of Experience? Tome of Knowledge, that's what it's called. But it requires emeralds. And I really shouldn't do that, by the way. That's inviting trouble. So just kind of walk this way towards this other fortress. And, like, we could go in there see what we can find. There is glowstone here as well. Can always use more glowstone. A little bit of a cave. Nothing major so far. We do have quite a bit of iron nuggets, which is nice. We can mine this. So let's go ahead and get a bunch of glowstone. Set ourselves on fire a little bit. And that's cobalt. We can't pick that up. Alright, so where is this leading? Anywhere? No, not really. Some coal. Some slimes. I hear them. And I hear a thing I hate. I really don't want to fight any of the blazing juggernauts, if we can help it. But there is supposedly a trick to kind of messing with their AI. They don't, from what I've heard, I don't know if it's true, I haven't tested it or done anything like that. I fought a blazing juggernaut between episodes, but it was kind of minor. I was at my base, so I didn't have to worry too much. But supposedly, they really don't like it if you're crouching. It messes up with their AI, and they don't really know how to deal with you. Oh. That was a blaze. That was just a normal blaze. I don't know where it's at, though. Okay. Mine this stuff before we get attacked again. Where is it? I don't see it. I mean, very clearly it can see us. Alright. Get back up here and... get out of this area. Oh, here it is. Ow. Cool. Blazes themselves are not that bad to deal with. Normal ones anyways. Okay, so... I'm learning a little bit about ourselves. Basically, this is not the best of terrains to kind of navigate. And this direction in general is kind of bad. So... also, these plants don't like you being inside their hitboxes. So they push you out. It's kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Okay, there's blazes spawning over there now. How do we want to get back over to our base? Ow. I'm gonna break that. Let's destroy that, I guess, and I think we should be able to mine through here. Next to no problem, hopefully. We are going to need to get a supply of bones. Alright. Oh my gosh. This is actually awful. And it's strange the blaze spawned. I don't know, maybe it's the difficulty. We're gonna get more like blazes and stuff. Oh my gosh, that stuff is awful. But there's some pigment in our base, and like I don't mind that. I'm worried that we're gonna get other things. Hey, can you just die on that cactus? We're gonna stand right here. And it might take a little bit, but this guy's gonna die on this cactus, and we're gonna take his drops, hopefully. Haha! That's what we needed. Okay, so that's gonna give us access to leather. We got split leather boots and some raw pigman hide. Gross. Let's go ahead and put these guys into ingot form. Definitely going out and mining the nether ingots. Nether iron is the quickest way to get iron. We can also turn all of this into more netherrack. Alright, cool. So let's clean up our inventory just a little bit. Iron, gold, glowstone, coal. Blaze rods are in here. Yeah, whatever. Let's just throw netherrack in there. So we have a little bit of leather. We can get leather scraps from the boots. So I had a funny feeling that's what we were gonna need to get leather, and that is a quest. So we need 6 leather scraps. This I believe will give us like 2, which isn't bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining too much about that. But I really don't want to fight the pigments if I can help it. But what can we do with this stuff? So we can make salted pigment hides, dried pigment hides. We can't do much with this, like at all. So it's kind of useless. Not what I was hoping for. That gave us 3 leather scraps. Alright, so that's not too bad. We need just 1 more like pigment death, and we should be good to go. Because I don't believe we have access to anything else. So do we want to? Okay, let's hold up here for a second. Let's get some farming levels, because I have a feeling that might be something we're gonna need. Let's get like 5 levels in farming, just in case. But for the time being, let's go ahead and put the scraps away in here. Let's grab, we had some bones. We can get bone meal with dust. That's not too bad. It's just hitting a bunch of, whatchamacallit, gravel into, well, dust. And that'll be fine. So let's see if we can't go get some other stuff. We're gonna head into the fortress, and this could be very, very bad. Then again, it might be very, very profitable. We just need to kind of make our way to some of the chests, and hopefully we can find some sort of leather. I don't want to have to kill pigmen, just because I don't want them to get angry with us. That would be a bad time for us, and that seems like an awful idea to get some leather. We can manage to get leather other ways, I think. It can't be that bad. Hey, a wither skeleton. Now this is something I wouldn't mind. Fighting. Definitely do criticals. Except for these guys. They don't matter. That's a blazing juggernaut. We're running. Oh man, I hate those things. I do not want to fight them. We are not that like well off when it comes to like armor and stuff. So what's the verdict? Well, we didn't get any of the Inferium that we were after. Let's head up here and just see what we can find. Like, I haven't seen any in sight. The Inferium. Like, looking at the roof of the Nether and whatnot. Uh-oh. He sees me. They're just really, really fast. And I hate them. Yeah, like, we need to figure out, we need to find some other things. We need sources of leather. I guess let's go this way for a little bit and see if we can find anything. Even if it's in the distance, like, we can make an exhibit. Yeah, there's mushrooms over there. That's good to know. But yeah, there is the concern of killing pigmen. That they're going to get angry at us, and then we'll have to worry about pigmen all the time. And that's not something I want. Okay. Let's head on back down. Here's our staircase. And we'll take one final look at kind of what we can do. We need to figure out something to get leather. That's the biggest thing right now. Once we can get leather, we'll be good to go. So, leather. We can get leather from... There's pigman leather. Now, can we use that as actual leather? No. Tanned, so we'd need a cauldron from primal core with a dried pigman. Yeah, that seems awful. Okay, so if we want actual leather, rabbits. We're not gonna find rabbits. Be honest with you, we're not gonna find any rabbits. Leather scraps, cow essence. We're not gonna have. That requires cow seeds, which require cow chunks, which we can craft, but we need beef, and that's not something we can do right now. So imp leather. If we can find imps, I don't know if they spawn. I don't know anything about them. If we can get into atomic reconstructors, Constantan iron casings, unstable ingots, really? Oh man. Well, if we get a lot of diamonds, that's actually not that bad. Okay, so this is interesting to say the least. Is there something down here? No. Okay. So let's take a look at this leather again. We need to get... I mean, if we can get leather scraps, which we can get from various things, we can get leather armor. Right. That's what we were going to do. I remember now. It's been a while. We should have plenty of string. We can do this. So... with the string, not meshes, we make 5 woven cloth, and we can turn that into a leather cap, which we can then put in the millstone, grind up, and make leather scraps. That's the key. Okay, so we got lucky with the pigmen dying to the cactus. That's kind of nice, kind of convenient. But this is going to be the way we get leather for now. We don't need that much. So if we have the, like, we have 6 leather scraps. Just put all this stuff in here for right now. We just need some bone meal and blaze rods, which we can just scrap one of these. Blaze powder, rather. That's not a problem, so we'll get this taken care of. And then next time what we'll do, I'm going to continue working towards trying to... I don't like those noises. There is some things with Nether mods that can lead to really bad things. I don't think that is one of them, but it still kind of freaks me out. So blaze powder, leather scraps, and we need bone meal now. So bone meal is just going to be dust sifted up. So let's get like, I don't know, a little bit of this stuff. And what I've been doing is just placing it in here like so, and vein mining it because that's the easiest way to convert. Everything is like so. And then I have a crafting bench in here so that we can make compressed. And we need 3 whole building for this. So we're going to take like half of this and do the same thing, and we'll get some dust. So we'll put the sand in there, much like we have the gravel. And I'll probably, you know, make a bunch of it and do a bunch of like little prep work and whatnot. But we just need wrong thing. So we're getting Yellorium dust, and let's actually see the uses of this. We're going to want a good bit of dust because we're going to want some clay in the near future as well. So we need string mesh. Flint will get us skystone dust and Yellorium. Iron will get us redstone, glowstone, and skystone. And diamond will get us gunpowder, redstone, and skystone. Okay, so we need to remove these. We only have 1 string mesh currently. But that's not a problem. And I wish I could like I guess we'll just do this. It's the easiest way to get rid of all these things at once. So let's make some more string meshes, and we'll get this going a little bit faster. I basically just need to wait on my on my tree farm to give me more string meshes. Not a problem though. And now we should be able to make all this stuff into bone meal. And we need, I think, 16 bone meal, 64 bone meal. So this might take a little bit of time. Apologies for that, but we'll try to get this done. I'd like to get this done as soon as possible, so that we can convert the scraps. But we're already at to 9. It's a pretty good chance to get bone meal. And of course, as soon as I say that, it stops giving us any. So you know what? I think I'm going to say this. Let's go ahead and end the episode off here. And next time, I'll have the bone meal ready for this, and what we'll do is we will go ahead and complete that quest. We'll start working towards the saw, and we can go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Didn't get what I was after, but we found plenty of other things. Wasn't a lost trip out into the Nether, but it definitely could have went better. But at the end of the day, like, who cares? We explored some areas. We know a little bit more about our surroundings, and definitely need to figure out how to get some more Inferium, other than just waiting for mobs. But we'll figure something out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!